We're here live at Age Lagos 2024, and this is my first male guest of the interview. Give it up, give it up. I have here with me Clesio Diaz, representing Paulo Ringote, the CEO of the Institute of Supervision, the Gambling Supervision Institute of Angola. I got it correctly. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
I heard the CEO was well represented here today. You had a speaking section and it went amazing. How was it like for you being up there today and passing that message and having that much needed conversation here today?
Well, it was a really nice experience. I mean, it's our first time participating in a panel such as this with other African regulators. We must say that we are fairly new ourselves. I mean, the Institute was only created in 2014. So, I mean, we're getting close to 10 years now, and it's that's almost an infant in gambling, in the gambling sector. But we're making sure that with by participating in more conferences like this one, in panels as the ones that we participated, being able to interchange experience with our fellow regulators, that will make significant steps towards where we need to be, which is a regulator that creates a safe space and at the same time attractive for investors and players alike.
Okay, I like his humility. Do you get what you just said? We're fairly in France there, but then when I had to say we're barely 10 years, 10 years is a long time though. But then again, I like that you mentioned this kind of summit. Now let's talk about the importance of this kind of summit, of creating safe spaces like this, bringing together, people from the iGaming sector and the gambling sector, regulators, operators, exhibitors, under one umbrella to have much needed conversations. So can you tell us the importance of summit like this and how often you think this should happen?
Yeah, it's very important because if you look at it, if you look at the African environment, we have so many similarities, and we share so many of the same challenges. We have so many challenges in common, and the solution that we unfortunately sometimes go look for abroad might be just next door in our neighbor. And because we don't open our doors to talk to each other, then we miss opportunities. Sometimes we even end up spending a lot of money because we're going to look very far away for solutions that are just next door. So I think things like this should happen at the very least yearly. And if it was up to me, if I was part of the organization, I would make sure that we would rotate like every country that has gambling in Africa, so that it would be also an opportunity to have people from every corner of Africa visit each other and know exactly what's going on. And that would also help towards better collaborations, because if you know who you're helping, like from A to Z, then you can maybe help better and collaborate better. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Before I let you go, I want to say this. So you were one of the speakers earlier, and then you've also seen all the panel sections today. There are still more to come, because this is just, day 2 of the summit. Technically, day 1 of panel sections and, speakers and everybody having conversations here today. But I want to ask you, at the end of the summit, what are you expecting to be a take-home for you and, all the regulators and operators and exhibitors that are gathered here this year, 2024?
Well, like I said, you said 10 years is not an infant, but if compared to everyone here, it is. I think with the youngest or the youngest jurisdiction that has been regulated. And what I'm looking forward to take home is experiences that can help us with immediate challenges that we have. I mean, there's been things that were said in panels and things that I was able to gather with my fellow colleagues that I'm definitely taking home. Things regarding safer gambling, things regarding better taxation. So these are definitely things that we're taking home and to implement in our system, so that we, again, can regulate better and create a better gambling environment for everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, Clesio, for talking to us.